Yeah, if you guys want to move around, that's perfectly fine. It doesn't bother me at all. And you notice that you do have two equations. You do not have to place the equations anywhere.
Okay, no equations.
You don't have to. Yeah, we'll talk about them a little bit more when I give you guys a Venn diagram. That would be like a review word, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we already have that one replaced.
Minor axis.
Yeah. So what does minor mean to you guys? And major means
118.
big. Okay, and so then radii means what? Yeah, so it'd be like the yeah. So then let's think about those words as we're fixing those. Could you make this go? I kind of talk loud.
Under 18.
Maybe the major goes on top of the minor. Okay, so what does minor mean to you guys?
Or if you're red.
Little, right? Small. Or what does major mean to you? Big. Okay, and then what does radius? Or what does it kind of sound like? Radius. Radius. Okay, so I want you guys to think about those words as you're placing them.
There's two. It's like Spanish.
Yeah, like they sound the same. They almost mean the same.
People don't speak Spanish. 3 minor radii.
I think we all figured out where the center goes, right?
Yeah.
We figured it out.
The left side.
It's like a review. Yes, exactly. It is a review word. Okay. Why do you think that the thing that's so minor?
I think those are the major
When we talked about it, what did you think minor meant?
Minor.
Minor meant like the small one, right? And then major meant like the big one.
I don't even know what an axis is. The axis powers?
X-axis, Y-axis. Oh. So would the major axis be the big?
Exactly. Do you want to take loud and proud voice right now? What is the major axis?
Would that be the positive?
It would be the
Big.
it would be the big axis.
So like the length?
So like the length, because it's the big in this ellipse, it's the longest part of it.
Okay, alright, let's think about it. So this is the minor
Okay.
here.
So where does your major axis come in? Anything else, guys? Major is what about the radius axis? So maybe they go on the same school set. This is shaped radius. It is your longest. What?
Three minor radii.
Oh.
Three minor radii are only two major. We only need one major. Yo, dude, I got an extra one and I'm missing it.
That's what I'm waiting for. Thank you.
Man, it's the end of the world.
Okay, so center. Radius. So guys, I'm gonna give you a hint. So 2 minor radii equal 1 minor radius. So, 1 minor axis, sorry. 1 minor axis equals 2 minor radii. And the same goes for your majors. Yes. So we talked about how the major axis is the longest axis. Awesome. Good job. We will talk about those in a little bit. Where's my job? Yes, minor. Okay, label for me. Tell them what it is.
Alright, okay, so.
Good for you.
And then this is another minor radii. You add both of them together and get 1 minor axis.
Correct.
Alright, and then this is major.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about the equations later.
Truly, just trying to change you off the bike.
So we have the major. Okay, so we talked about the major is the longest, right?
This is bad, dude.
Major axis is that one long line. And then what do those have? Yeah. That would be the minor axis.
You heard it. We're driving through it.
Minor radii. Well, there's 2 minor radii. There's 2 minor.
Yeah, he was like,
Okay, so an axis equals 2 radii. So we're going to, so it's half, right? Half and half. So that would be your major. Yep. The center here would be your major radii. The center here would be your minor radii. Okay. Okay. So since I don't have glue and you probably don't want to, like, if you're in high school, you probably don't want to glue. We're gonna label them. Okay. So in case if you didn't get it, this is your time. We'll talk about it as a class as a whole and see how we can figure out these vocab terms. Okay, so what is the dot that I have drawn? What is that, everyone? Center. The center. We all got that one, right? Okay, so can anyone come up with an idea? Raise your hand. What the major axis is?
Is that the long?
The longest piece, okay, is going to be the major axis. The longest piece.
The long way.
Okay, so what did we talk about? 2 what equal 1 axis? What did we say? Radii. Like radius, radii. Just like we're talking about. In Spanish, you know, they kind of sound alike. Okay? So I'm going to... Okay, so can someone tell me what the minor axis is going to be then? Raise your hands. Raise your hands. Chase. It's up and down, right? Because it's the smallest one, right? Smaller. And then 2 axis equal 1 what? 2 axis. Oh yeah, 2 radii. 1 axis equal 2 what? Yep. So where would the minor radii go? The minor ones. They're gonna be half from the center to the top, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I know it's getting crowded. That's why I kind of have the manipulatives there for you to begin with, just to kind of see where they are and see how to place them. Okay, so are all ellipses going to lay flat like that?
No.
Yes.
I'm hearing some no's.
No. Could it be flipped the other way?
Yeah, it can be flipped the other way. So do you think the minor and the major axis are going to stay the same?
No.
No, because one's going to get bigger, one's going to get smaller, right?
I mean, you can sit on the other side of the table.
Maybe. Okay, so we are going to change in our notes now. We are going to write one like this, and I'm going to write it a little bigger so we can label it. Get go organization skills, right?
There you go.
Okay, so I see that we have all drawn one in our notes now. So what's the dot? The center. So let's write that. Or do we need to write that in our notes, or do we have that down? Probably have that down. We've been doing that with both circles and now the ellipse, and now we're drawing 2 different ellipses. We probably don't need it anymore. Okay. But now, you guys are telling me what's different. Where would the major axis be?
The major axis would be
It's the up and down one, right? Where's the minor axis?
The cross.
Okay, so then the radii, the minor radii, where are they?
Cross.
They're crossed, but they go from one side of the center and on the other side of the center, correct? Yep, because 2 radii equal 1 axis. Okay, I promise you guys, I'm being repetitive. I'm telling you this a lot, but this will help you identify how to put this in standard form. Okay, so this is going to help you remember what I need to solve for. Okay. So what is these 2 sections?
that's the major.
Major radii. Good job. What are these 2 lines?
Minor.
Minor radii.
Can you call it either minor radii or minor axis?
What are they put together?
A minor.
The minor axis and what are the 2 major radii put together?
The major axis. So technically it's like the same thing?
Well, it's 1/2. It's half of it.
Oh, okay.
It's like the
Yeah, when we're talking about radii, we're only talking about 1/2 of the ellipse.
Yeah, it's like the diameter.
No, that's a good question.
Because if they
Minor axis. If you guys are done putting those into your notes, you can put all but the two equations back in the baggies. Yeah, so I am going to that's going to help out a lot. It's not going to have all the vocab on it, but the vocab's going to be mixed into it. That's why I wanted you guys to kind of, because sometimes moving the terms around helps, but also writing them down helps. So I wanted to make sure I was going to have everyone get what they need, because these vocab words do come in handy. Okay, so you have those two equations on your desk right now.
Yes.
I want you to look at them, kind of read them, talk to your partner, or even just listen to what someone else is. If you don't want to talk to someone else, you just want to be in your own group. Listen to what we're discussing about these two equations. What's going on with the two equations? Yeah. What stays the same on the equation? Stays and B, they stay the same on the bottom, right? And then the one will always stay the same. It'll always be one, but that's not what it's going to be a little bit different. Okay? Okay, so we've all looked at these equations. What stays the same between the two equations?
The A and B.
The A and the B.
And a plus sign in the little divisor thing.
Okay, so, and I will also tell you guys, you will constantly have a 1. It will always be equal to 1. So if for some reason you're solving this problem and you have a 36 on the equal side, what do you think you need to divide by?
1.
36. Good job, Enrique. Okay. So I'm going to hand out Venn diagrams because we have talked about circles and ellipses, and as you can tell with the equations, they're kind of similar. So I'm going to hand out, I only want you to put in 3 points in each spot. You can talk to your partner, and then I'm going to have, once you guys have talked about this, we're going to put it on the board, and then we're going to discuss as a class what's going on. So like start thinking. I promise you. No, but sometimes it does help people organize their thoughts, and that's why I'm trying to help you guys get the most amount of help to understand this lesson.
Plus, as you know, we do writing and math now.
Yes, and I'm actually taking a math class right now where I have to write out paragraphs and sentences and all types of papers.
I hate that.
Okay, so 3 points in each section about what is similar and what is different. One side's going to be a circle, one side's going to be an ellipse.
All right.
Repeat that again because I know we do have 2 equations. One side's going to be a circle, and then the other side's going to be an ellipse.
Which equation is a circle?
They're both ellipses, actually. So if you don't remember the equation back about the circle, just go ahead and look at your notes or your homework or anything. Okay, so we don't have the equation, so let's write it up on the board. Can someone help me write the equation for a circle? What is the equation for a circle? Anyone? The equation for a circle. The standard form for a circle. So I'm going to get, okay, so ready? X squared plus what? Y squared equals R squared. Okay. And that's like the simplest form for the standard form for a circle. And those are the simplest forms for the standard forms for an ellipse.
Are they both pretty much the same? Just one's like the long way, one's the
Exactly. One's going to be a horizontal way, one's going to be the vertical way.
Wait, hold up. That isn't the equation. It's like.
Well, you have the principle, but in the simplest form, x squared minus 0.
I guess. Yeah.
Yes. True. Simplest form. So what? It's different. We just talked about it. There's one. There's one equation for circles. And there's definitely two equations for ellipses, right? So let's write those down just so we can remember them. Process and think about them. Yes. Oh my goodness. They will have your Okay, so I think we're struggling on what is similar. So I'm going to give you a hint. Are we dealing with both x squareds and y squareds in both equations? They're both round objects, right?
Round.
They're circular.
Circles are not divided.
Yeah, it just has a radius basically anywhere. A circle anywhere you put from the center to the edge, it's a radius, right?
Yeah. Circles are equal all the way around.
Okay, so the reason why I'm doing this is because on your guys' test, you might see two equations. They're very similar, but we need to be able to distinguish the difference. When it equals to, it's always equal to 1. Good job. And that one's always, it could be equal to 1, but it could also be equal to multiple different round. I don't think you're wrong about that. Okay, so I'm going to draw, we'll attempt to draw, these Venn diagrams on the board.
Are circles just one big radii?
Circles all the way across is the diameter, and then from center to edge is going to be the radius. Okay, so I want one person from this side of the room.
Yeah.
All right.
Do what?
Go and write on the board what the difference.
Oh.
You want to do it too? Go for it.
Difference?
The difference between circles and ellipses.
Okay. All right. I got one.
Just write the formulas.
How do you want me to do it? Like one in each box?
One in each circle. How does the Venn diagram work?
All right.
Just
so
put one.
circles are equal all the way around, like the radius.
Yeah. So what he's writing on the board is the radius you can find anywhere from center to edge for a circle. verbalize what we're talking about too.
Yeah.
So then the radius, there's two different radiuses.
It isn't equal all the way around.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, I'm done.
Awesome.
I can read all these letters and I read better.
Oh my god.
My handwriting's garbage,
No,
so
I'm
I
like,
can
I can read.
I can write nice.
Wait,
Oh, she's gonna want to.
different.
So she's gonna want my handwriting.
Chase, do you want to write?
Dude, I write fast.
In the center? Just 1 point.
Dude, I
There's one.
have it right.
Am I good now?
Yep, go ahead. There's room.
How about my answer I have?
The one answer you have is fine.
I wrote prison. It's a fish. Oh, this is my last no fish.
Can I write one?
You have to write it in the both columns.
Okay.
Go for it. It has to be different.
They already got both rounds.
I got some there.
Alright. It is about fish.
This is guided notes. Guided notes. Okay, so actually solving for standard form for an ellipse and a circle are very similar.
Oh, there you go. I got the title now.
So I didn't want to go back and have you guys do the same thing or similar to what you're doing on Tuesday. So I came up with guided notes for you guys. I want you guys to read through them.
Yeah, I love that.
And then if you are confused about anything, you can highlight it, box it, and we'll talk about it in your group. So I'm going to give you guys about 2-3 minutes to read and then reread, and then highlight, circle, or box what you are confused about. Need some clarification, and then I'll go and talk to you guys about it.
So you want us to box it what we're confused about?
Yeah, if you're confused about something, box it, underline it, highlight it, however you want. So this will help you when you go to study. This will help you realize what you need to study as well. Yes.
Read water.
I didn't know.
Not a fish, read water.
So I want you to read it, and then box, circle, anything that you're confused about.
Okay.
Is it equal? Is it equal? So you could do an equal signs with a slash through it. So a squared and b squared, which one's bigger? Good job.
I don't understand this.
You understand what that means? Alright. Okay, what the hell's converted to? How to solve? I just need to see some holy. Sean. Right? There's some big numbers in here I can't follow. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'd like to see these stuff.
Guys, make sure we're reading this and not visiting right now. Now's not the time to talk about it.
So I also created a worksheet for you guys to do. I made a key for it as well.
Is that the assignment?
No, this is our in-class work to see like if we need to go over any more problems.
All right. I need to see any problems. I don't even know where.
So the problems. So I have examples on your homework on this guided notes. Problem 1 goes with your example 1. Problem 2 goes with example 2. So instead of me writing on the board each step on how to do it, and you guys taking notes, these are your notes, and then this is the part that you do by yourself.
Oh, yeah, it is. That's what that means?
Okay.
All right.
I'm no longer.
These are your guided notes. Yep.
Well, why? Where, like, these smaller.
This helps you determine. So your a squared is going to be bigger on this one. So it's going to be your major axis. That's why it's horizontal. So you can tell by just looking at the equation if it's horizontal or if it's vertical.
So A is major.
Yes.
That means, oh, that's why it's all graded.
Yep. A is equal to the a squared is equal to the major axis, and b squared is equal to the minor axis.
So what do you say A squared is equal to?
Here, I got it, Sean. A squared equals major axis, B squared equals minor. Wait.
So I did make a key. So if you guys want to come look at and see if you're doing the problems correctly, come up to the front without a pen or a pencil.
Alright, well, how can we vertical?
Good job.
I don't know.
Problem 1.
You know it's vertical. You can tell which is major axis, so you can determine
Major
whether
axis
or not if it's
2A.
horizontal or vertical.
So, what is A?
What is A would be the major radii. So from center over.
Counting?
Yep, just count it.
Okay.
1, 2.
Now what are we doing?
Would be the minor radii.
2, 3, 4, 4.5. Oh, that's 6.
Wait, what?
Where are you with that?
So
I'm
5.
confused.
So 5 times 2 is 10. 10 is A.
10 is 2A.
He's on this one.
A
2A
is
equals 10.
So,
A equals
yeah.
10. Alright. Minor axis 2, 4, 2.
Yeah.
I don't know the equation.
A squared is
Yeah. So then we
25.
10.
So A is equal to 5. So then 5 times 2
Okay, so
is
you got
equal to...
Oh, 5 times
X
2 is
cubed
9.
plus
5 times
Yeah, so in this
X
equation, you have 2A
X
and then A.
2
A is
over
equal to what?
nine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh, they're two A. Okay, never mind.
Oh, aha moment, right?
Yeah.
Okay, X over A.
Okay.
No.
You found out it's vertical,
No,
right?
it's not.
Hardest
X
part.
over
B.
B. B.
Okay, so let's look at it.
4 plus
A.
That's how much is going to be at major five. So that's five.
A is gonna be one.
And on one major, so then this one A, and here this one B.
plus
Then,
X
yep.
squared
Then you're gonna times it by 2.
And then it's five. Times five. And then
Made
all
it
the way
back.
back to one.
I should move
Right?
that back.
No? Yeah? Let's try this.
Hold on, no. Hold on, no.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I did it right. Yes.
Answer to every question.
Probably not.
Oh, now 11 we're in.
What if I go X?
Then here, but it's vertical. Ow. Huh? And A is always what?
Extra pencil? Yeah.
Okay. Yep, so you have to write. You have to write A first.
More than that.
You want A first.
No.
Actually,
Did I? No, I didn't. Oh, I have that.
yeah, you just need to have this number solved, but yeah, so you actually have it written out.
Oh, I do?
Gotta square it.
Okay, I'll finish.
Okay.
Just erase it.
No! Because now it's
Okay. So do this
Oh,
one
your notes are colored.
Okay, what axis is
Pretty.
Y?
like this. You know, and it-
Y. So you
No,
just-
yours is wrong.
X doesn't go first, A goes first.
Like this, you already did that.
Well, don't do that.
So,
Alright, alright. Okay, so basically you just have to count.
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't find for X and Y?
You're trying to solve.
Yeah, I was trying to find X and Y.
Y.
You're just writing the equation. No, last time we were X minus whatever plus Y minus whatever square root of
Yeah, now solve it. Square those.
Okay. So your A, yeah, your A has to,
Y
the major
squared over
axis has to go first.
You have to rewrite the whole thing.
So yeah, you have it written out beautifully, but since your A is greater than your B,
If you want to do
this is your major axis, your Y axis is first.
No,
There's over here.
here.
Yep, it's
It's supposed to look like exactly like how you did, but
Y.
Y squared needs to be first.
Yeah, because Y squared goes with A, it's more important.
so if in our picture, if it's vertical, X or Y goes first. Why? Because the major axis
Is with Y.
has the A and it's on the Y axis, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so if it's horizontal, what term goes first? X squared or Y? Yep, X. Good job, guys.
Oh, I get it.
Sean?
What is a covert?
Yeah, what is it called? No, it says vertices.
Vertices.
Yeah, this is gonna bother me.
It's gonna be the smaller ones.
This is gonna bother me.
So it's gonna be these.
Well, then you-
These are your vertices. These are your vertices.
Wait, what?
These are your covers. Vertices.
But what?
So your coverts are gonna be smaller ones. And vertices are bigger. So what problem are you working? Two. So let's look at our notes. Give one example two.
Oh. Sean, you were right there.
So if you're confused on the worksheet problem, look at in the guided notes, look at that same exact problem. It's worded exactly the same, just different numbers. you guys homework.
Oh, what the?
I mean, you wouldn't have to.
I thought we were friends. Friends don't give other friends homework.
No, I'm definitely your teacher. We're not friends.
No, we can be friends.
Oh,
Okay.
you got down.
We can be friends.
So it's gonna be page 619 to 622. Okay, everyone, I think we should be writing this down because on Monday it's gonna be due. Your review.
Oh.
51, 61 through 64. Fifty-one, 61 through 64.
All these new problems are just like the 4 problems on your guided notes and your.
And your problems are being worded similarly. So even if you get confused, the worksheet that I gave you guys, it's going to be worded similar to that. It's also going to be worded similar to your guided notes.
So you just need to like